So, hello everyone. The topic which we'll be covering today is turning process. Now, what is turning operation? Turning operation is removal of metal by machining. Okay. So, the machine which we'll be using for turning operation is center lathe machine. The name of this machine is center lathe machine. Okay. So, this machine which will be used for turning different workpiece. So, first we need to understand the different parts of the machine. Okay. So, this is center lathe machine. So, we will see each and every part one by one. So, first part is the headstock. Here you can see this part is called headstock. It contains the different speed control, gear control. So, all the controls are present in this part. This is known as headstock. So, the first important part in center lathe machine is headstock. Next, we will come to the other part. This is tailstock. At the start of machine there is headstock. At the end of machine there is tailstock. This tailstock is casted on the bed. This tailstock, this slides on the bed. This can slide on the bed. This tailstock contain a dead center. This tailstock contain a dead center with a tapered edge. This tapered edge is used to support long workpiece. So, the part which we see are first headstock, second tailstock. Next, this is chuck. This part is called chuck. This part is used to hold the workpiece. Now, this is our workpiece. So, this part we will hold inside chuck. So, to hold the workpiece, the part name is chuck. This is chuck key. To open or close the chuck, we use chuck key. So, to tighten the workpiece, we use this chuck key. So, using this chuck key, we can tighten the workpiece. So, headstock, tailstock, chuck. Next part is this tool post. To hold workpiece, we have chuck. To hold the tool, we have tool post. The tool will be held inside tool post. This is our tool. This is our tool. This we will hold inside tool post. This will be held by tool post. The tool will be held by tool post. So, how many parts covered? Headstock, tailstock, chuck and tool post. Now, this complete part is called carriage. Okay. This part is used for horizontal and perpendicular movement. This part is used for horizontal and perpendicular movement. So, this part, the whole part is called carriage. This is mounted on the lathe bed. Below the carriage there is lathe bed. So, this carriage is mounted on the lathe bed. Now, this carriage contains first this big wheel. This is called carriage hand wheel. The big wheel is called carriage hand wheel. This is used for horizontal movement. So, you can see the movement. If you want to move in this direction, we will use this carriage hand wheel. Next wheel is this. This is called cross slide. This small wheel is called cross slide. This is for perpendicular movement. This cross slide is for perpendicular movement. See, if you want to move horizontally, will use carriage hand wheel. If you want to move perpendicular, will use cross slide. Now, above this carriage, there is this compound slide. Above the carriage, first below bed, above that carriage, above that compound slide is there. Now, if you want movement in any other angle other than horizontal and perpendicular, then we can obtain angular movement by this compound slide. If you want to move at any angle, we will use compound slide. So, for horizontal movement, hand wheel. For perpendicular movement, cross slide. For angular movement, here we can set it at any angle and have movement at any angle. So, below is the bed, above the bed there is carriage, above carriage there is compound slide, above compound slide there is tool post. So, this all are the important parts: headstock, tailstock, chuck, tool post, carriage, hand wheel, cross slide and compound slide. So, now whenever we are working on center lathe machine, there are some safety precautions which you need to be follow. First, for the PPE, you need to wear goggles always. So, goggles, overall and safety shoes, this 3 PP is must. Whenever you are working with center lathe machine, you should always wear goggle, overall and safety shoes. Now, when you first tight the workpiece, make sure you remove the chuck key. If you forgot to remove the chuck key and you start the machine, then this chuck key will directly come on your face and you can get injured. So, it can come on your face, it can fall on your legs and body, anywhere, injuring you. So, make sure after you have tightened the workpiece, you remove the chuck key. Make sure everything is tight. The workpiece is tight, the tool is tight. So, before starting, make sure that you have tight everything. Whenever you are working, do not wear loose clothing, because this is rotating at very high speed. So, sometime the loose cloth can get stuck into the machine and you may break your hand. So, always if you are wearing a loose sleeve, tuck it up and never wear loose sleeves clothes. Do not try to stop this chuck with hand. This chuck is moving at very high speed. If you try to stop it with your hand, you may break your hand and injure yourself. So, do not try to stop it with your hand. Switch is there. Whenever you finish working, close the switch, machine will stop. Do not try to take measurement during the machining. If the machine is working, do not try to put any tools in between that. If the machine is working, do not try to put while between the working of the machine. If you try to put in between, you may injure yourself. So, always first close the machine, then do measurement and anything which you want to do. But while working, don't do anything, just stop the machine, then you can do whatever you want. Do not try to touch any tool or workpiece while it is moving. So, this all are and this is the guard. Always the guard should be put on before machining. Okay. So, these are all the safety precautions which you need to take care before starting the machine. Now, we will see how to put the tool inside the tool post. This is the tool post, this is the tool. So, depending on the requirement, we can use different types of tool. So, we will be using this tool. So, put the tool in the tool post and using this tool key, make tight. Make sure the tool is tight. If the tool is loose, while machining, it can come out. So, first put the tool in the tool post and tight it properly. After you have tight, check it with the tailstock. The tip of the tool and the tailstock tip should be in same line. So, after you have tight the tool, check whether the tool and the tailstock should be in same line. So, this is how you put a tool in the tool post. So, the first operation which you can perform on center lathe machine is facing or face turning. So, for facing operation, we need to align the tool. The tool should be aligned at an angle to the face. The tool should be aligned, the tip of the tool should be at angle to the face. And for facing operation, we will be using this cross slide, as we need the movement to be in perpendicular direction. So we'll start the machine. Now this motion is called cutting motion. Okay. Now using this, we'll slowly move the cross slide. We'll take a little feed. We'll take a little depth of cut and slowly move the cross slide to perform the cutting operation. So we'll be using cross slide for facing operation, and we need to move perpendicular to the surface. So for facing operation, we'll be using this cross slide. We'll slowly move the cross slide to perform the cutting. See, while cutting, there are flying particle of chips. So always you should wear your goggle. Otherwise, the particle can go in your eye and damage your eyes. So for facing operation, we'll be using cross slide. So this is how we perform facing operation.